Okay, so I'm on actually piece number 7 here, and wanted to document how I'm doing this as far as actually cutting out the pieces of paper in order to match the tape form. So I was having a lot of trouble with it bouncing, sliding around while I was cutting it. And so the first step I did actually was take and set all of these pieces of tape underneath books. There's my dictionary. Right now I actually have the finished paper pieces under there because they're curling. I will actually, in the end, I'll iron those just to get them the rest of the way flat. But, so the first thing was to flatten out the tape, and then a rough cut pinned down the edge. So I unrolled this to this extent and took, let's get the shorter piece, took such as number 4 here, pinned it here, and up here, and then rough cut around while it was held in place, and came out with this with the edges around. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is starting at the base, I'm cutting, and as I cut, I go from having the pin over the paper to then I'll lift it and put the pin before the paper and continue cutting along the line. This, I'm finding, is holding it in place very nicely as I trim it. And then before I unpin it, I'll then flip it over and look at the edge to mark, like here will be the waistline. I'll write the 7 on it. I've been marking bottom. Here I'll write seam to 6. Here I'll write back edge. Here, very small, obviously, I'll write seam to shoulder. I'll write neck. And on the next pieces down, I was writing armhole on the edges there as well, just to keep everything straight. So this is my method. I'm finding that having 2 pairs of scissors is kind of imperative. These are medical scissors. They cut the duct tape very, very well. They also cut the plastic bag underneath very well. There's little bits that stick past, as you can see, like even just cutting through straight, little folds of the plastic bag, and you know, if there were layers of tape that were separated by the bag somehow. I'm actually not sure how that happens, but it's been happening here and there. Just to trim that off before I go through with the paper scissors, because you know, I mean, paper scissors actually can't handle that, and they stop, and these are great. These were, you know, they've got the safety tongue there, as you can see. They were really great for getting me out of the tape form, and have been very good at cutting the tape in general. So, you know, just an overview here, showing how I've been doing this. And these are all now detached from their paper. And this one has paper on the back, and this will be the last piece that I'll do. And then mark with the ink pens. I'm even color coding it. I'm getting a little anal about it. So it's going well. Progress right along. I should have a full pattern by tonight, and maybe even start putting this to fabric. So that is what we're looking at. No cat to come and say hi this time. Look at all this paper scrap. Oh, that's my water. Yikes. Whoa. That's a lot of paper shreds, and the clothespins have been great. I have to keep taking them off and putting them onto the next one because I have enough clothespins for about 3 pieces at a time. It was one of those like cheapy packs from the dollar store. And then we got the markers everywhere. It's not the tidiest project, but it's coming right along. So this is great. That is where I am right now, and I'll update another video as I guess as I'm cutting out fabric. Okay,